It's
Mr.
acceptable
Flaherty,
for them to do whatever they wanted.
Mr. Flaherty, you proud of the work you did?
Yes, Congressman, I am.
Why? Did you feel like you exerted some influence over people?
Congressman, I'm proud of the administration's efforts to save lives and
I didn't ask about the administration. I asked about you. Are you happy? You feel like you did a good thing?
Congressman, I'm very proud of the work we did in the administration to save lives.
So the means did justify the ends, right? So it was okay that we curtailed freedom because the outcome was desirable.
Congressman, I want to dispute the characterization.
Is that what the First
of our
Amendment
work.
says?
We certainly
what it
were
says?
not censoring, threatening, or providing consequences to companies. We were raising up.
I think the American people will conclude that you were in fact doing that. And I think once we get to share all the transcripts with the public, I think the unredacted versions will make it very clear that's exactly what you were doing. And that's what the social media companies knew you were doing and why they conformed. And recently, the House gave the executive branch, even in the Senate, and now it's a law, we gave the administration, the executive branch, even more authority. Recently, the House voted to ban TikTok. While Xi Jinping and the Chinese Communist Party are a threat, I voted against this ban because I have serious concerns that banning social media platforms is more harmful to free speech in America than to China. We have a White House that is engaging in coercive activity so that they can actively control the narrative on social media and, frankly, on an online bookstore, the most ubiquitous one in the world. This is the same kind of stuff the Chinese Communist Party does, and they heavily regulate media and online speech. I'm extremely worried that a platform ban provides another point of leverage for the executive branch, for government to exercise coercion over private companies to effectively censor Americans and their First Amendment protected right to speech. We will not counter China by becoming more like China, yet that's exactly what we've done with this TikTok Trojan horse. Congress effectively granted a rogue White House the same control over internet activity that the Chinese Communist Party exercises in China. It is a grave mistake, and I hope we correct it, because we can see here today that we already have an administration that tried to launch a disinformation governance board. Were either of you part of those discussions?
I was not part of anything like that, no.
Congressman, I was not part of this.
Heavily related to the activity that you guys were engaged in. So when you say we at the very highest levels, would that include President? I mean, the highest level at the White House is President Biden, right?
Congressman, again, it shouldn't surprise anybody that we were, as an administration, focused intently on getting the American public vaccinated. This is a thing that everyone at every level of the administration spoke
But so
to on a
again,
daily basis.
the means justify the ends. We can cancel speech and violate it. I think it's a shame that this has happened, and I hope we criminalize it, because you should not be able to violate the First Amendment rights of American citizens and not have consequences for it. My time has expired, and I yield.